Okay, let's talk about subtraction of fractions. Subtraction of fractions is very similar to addition in that you have to have a common denominator. The slices, so to speak, need to be the same size in order for it to make any sense. I'm going to go ahead and do, let's just say E on the paper, 5½ minus 1/8. So first step, we have to get the denominators to be the same. So it looks like I can multiply this by 4/4 to get it the same. So 5½, 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. So half is the same thing as 4/8, minus 1/8. 4 minus 1 is 3. The denominators stay the same. And then 5 minus nothing is 5. 5 3/8 is the answer. That was a pretty easy problem. Let's take a look at something like, I'm going to take a look at F. So we have 6⁴ minus 3/4. At first glance, this might seem like an easy problem because we already have a common denominator. And what a lot of people do is they just say, okay, 3 minus 1 is 2, blah, blah, blah. But 3 minus 1 is not the same thing as 1 minus 3. You have to do subtraction in order. 1 minus 3 is -2. So you could almost go like this. 1 minus 3 is -2. The denominator stays the same. 6 minus 0 is 1. So 6 and -2/4, I mean, is the correct value. But if you were like on a construction site and you said, hey, cut that board 6 and -2/4 of an inch, people would look like you're crazy. This is not the correct way to express things. Here's the way I like to do it. 6⁴. Let's pretend those are pizzas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And right there's my fourth. I'm going to borrow from one of the holes. I'm going to cut this whole pizza into fourths. So now it's like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. So 6⁴ is the same quantity. I'm just going to say 6⁴ is the same quantity as 5 5/4. Mathematically, the way you do that is you subtract 1 from the whole number, so 6 minus 1 is 5, and then you add the denominator to the numerator, so 4 plus 1 is 5. So that's how we get that. Then minus 3/4. 5 minus 3 is 2. Of course, the denominators stay the same, 2/4. 5 minus 0 is 5, so 5 2/4 is the correct value, but we got to simplify. So 5 2/4, well, the 5 stays the same, the whole number. Half of 2 is 1, half of 4 is 2, and so we got 5½. 5½ would be the correct answer for F. Anyway, I would have you try to do G on your paper. Go ahead.